Hello. So, hi YouTube. It is 2:25, and I have a lesson at 2:30. So we're going to be having an English lesson. I'll be having a one-on-one with somebody, and you guys will be able to listen in. Just like always, I will be listening, talking with this person, and then at the end, because I'll be writing down mistakes, I'll be presenting the mistakes here on the board. And then this will help you guys kind of spot the English mistake, because a lot of the time when we are trying to improve a language, especially at the intermediate level, we usually need to refine our pronunciation as well as common mistakes that we make. So that's what it is. Alicia, yeah, I saw that. Hello to the Middle East. Hello, Toronto. Adam in Toronto. Hello, Mohammed. Gillen, the Middle East. Right on. Jalal in Libya. Alicia from Ukraine. Awesome. 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 Hello. Do I know that flag? I want to say like it might be Cuba, but a lot of ones look the same for Queen. I don't know where you're from, Queen. And then hello, Egypt. Right on. You guys are all around the world. Good plan to learn English. Thank you. Hello, Jasari. All right, so I have 4 minutes until my lesson. So if you guys have questions, feel free to ask me. So that camera's fine, that camera's fine. I'm gonna open my lesson, but if you have questions, let me know. Hi, Mohammed in Fredericton. Hello. Oh, introduce yourself first. So I have a whole video just if you want to know more. So you're kind of shaking there. But my name is Jessie. I am Canadian. My first language is English. My second language is French, which is like a C-level advanced. And then my third language is Spanish. And then my fourth is Ukrainian. And I love languages. I love learning languages. I love helping people learn languages and improve. So that's pretty much me. If you have any questions, let me know. Join with audio. I'm just preparing for the Zoom, but ask questions if you have any questions. Okay. This is backwards. I have to fix my screen. Sound. Teach the sound of TNT. So you're going to notice that your tongue is going to touch, like, not your teeth, but just above. Like you'll have like your palate and then the little dip before your teeth. Every time you go, your tongue is going to be touching your right here. So T is a good one. Oh, that's because I don't have 80. Oh, yes, I just put just for low light. Wow. It's amazing what computers can do, hey? Hi, Kareem. Do you prep students for IELTS? No, I don't, but I think Prep Prof does. Prep, she is, yeah, she's on TikTok and Instagram, and she helps people prepare for the IELTS. My focus is more on conversational English to help people improve their pronunciation and to identify common mistakes. Right, please teach me English. Well, follow me on TikTok and YouTube. Watch my videos that will help teach you English. I also give one-on-one lessons if you're ever interested. And you can go to my Facebook page, Learn English with Jess, and I have a link to book. Okay, what is going on here? What's going on? That was a little bit of a little British accent. I see my guest is here. Ah, I guess she's gonna have to be listening to or seeing me. Oh, mirror my vid. Oh yes, there we go. Good. So my person is here. Be good. Pretty good. Oh, I'll answer your question a little later, Maximus, if you let me know at the end. My friend is here, so I'll be helping her with English. Hello, Esther.
I'm Jessie.
How are you?
How are you?
Oh, I'm good. How are you?
I'm good too. Thank you. If I open my webcam or my camera, is everyone going to see me?
No, it's just you. It's just you and me that can see each other. Well, people can see me, but they can never see you. Yeah, I'm so happy to see you. Good.
So today I have to go at 2:55. So
okay, you have to go at 2:55. So if our lesson is up to 2:50, that's okay.
It's okay.
Okay, I'll try to make it end at 2:45 and then do the corrections until 2:55. Yep. All right. So tell me, without getting into too many details that you don't want the public to know, what are you doing today?
I did a lot of housework.
Yeah.
And that's it. So I cleaned up my wardrobe, the autumn cleanup. So that's it.
Okay, so are you changing like seasons, or are you also looking at clothes you don't want anymore to donate or to give away?
Both.
Both. Okay. Do you have a lot of clothes to give away?
Not really. It's more the kids' clothes. So I don't have a lot of clothes for me to give away.
Okay. Not that it would fit me, but just thought I'd
Sorry.
Oh, that's awesome. And then what are you going to do later today?
I will go get my children after school. After it, I will come back home and cook a supper.
And like I mentioned before, if I'm not talking, I'm probably writing something down.
All right.
What did you say you're going to what supper? Sorry, I missed the verb.
Cook.
Okay, cook. Sorry. Sorry. I understand. It's not your pronunciation. It's sometimes with the computer. I think it cuts out sounds because it's like AI trying to get rid of background noise. So if I hear one word, it cuts off sometimes. So it's not. You said it perfectly.
It's okay.
Yeah. All right. So I was thinking, do you like to travel?
Yes, lots.
Okay. I was thinking today we could virtually travel. What do you think about that?
Yeah, it's a good idea.
Okay. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm just preparing it right now. Oh. Do you remember the key to make the screen bigger or smaller?
Are you talking to me or?
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
Sorry.
That's okay. I'm just trying to figure something out really quickly before I show my screen. Okay, there we go. F11. Okay, so I'm going to share with you my screen. I'm going to show you a place, okay, somewhere in the world, and you're going to explain it with, I don't know, like 3 sentences or more, and then we're going to guess where we are in the world, okay? It's like virtual traveling. So this one, we already know where we are. It's in Greece, but I'm going to make it so that it doesn't share where we are. Stealth mode. Yeah. Then we're gonna go somewhere. I don't like this place. It's not very. Okay. I want places that have hints of where we are. Usually we get a good place. Okay, there we are. Can you explain what you see in like 3 or more sentences? If you want me to turn around, you can ask me to turn. Can you turn to the left? Can you turn to the right?
Okay. Yes, can you turn to the right, please?
Do you want me to continue turning?
Yeah.
Do you want me to do a 360?
Yes, please.
Okay, so you kind of can see some hints where we are, I guess. Tell me, what do you see?
I see a building. 2 buildings. And it looks like some kind of park to go and play. No, not play. It's not a chess game. So there's tables with I don't know. There's no tables. It looks like it's little chairs. It's hard for me to describe.
Yeah, it's really hard. You can even describe like the vehicles if they look different than in Canada.
Oh yes, but I don't know what types of vehicle. So it's hard for me to describe it either. But it's like somebody's moving with all his stuff on top of the truck.
In the back of the truck, yeah.
On the back of the truck. Yeah.
It's true that there's not a lot of details, hey, of like where we are. If you had to guess where we are, where would you guess? There's not a lot of hints, and I know there's not a lot of hints. There's really high buildings, but
I think it's in the middle of like apartments of buildings. It's hard for me to describe this. But maybe Indonesia.
Do you think we're maybe in Indonesia? I think I'm gonna guess right now too, because I don't think we have that many more hints. I think we're in North Korea. No, sorry, South Korea. South Korea. We're gonna check it out.
Why?
I guess looking at how high the buildings are, I feel like it's a highly populated area. It's cleaner. There are 2 people over here. They look like they might be Asian.
I didn't see that.
It's really blurry. You can't see their faces, but they look like they're Asian in a distance, like their mannerisms, the way they stand as well. And I'm wondering if in the background it's like looks like Korean symbols, but maybe not. All right, so let's check it out. Oh, we are in Cheongamchi. I don't know where that is, but we're gonna look it up. I've never heard of this place before. It sounds like Chinese. I don't really know. Let's go to Google. Oh, it is in Seoul. Yeah.
And Seoul.
South Korea. Yay.
You were right.
I was right. I play this game a lot. Well, sometimes not a lot, but all right. Are you ready to go somewhere else?
Yep.
Okay. I want it to be a nice place where there's actually buildings. Because for some reason, it's bringing us in like between cities. Oh, this is good. Okay, tell me, what do you see?
Okay. I see a lot of trees, and I what it looks like somewhere not not in not downtown, somewhere far away from town.
Okay, so like outside of a city.
Yes, outside of a city.
Okay.
And there's palm trees. So it's I don't know where it, but there's a lot of palm trees in many cities.
Like more of a tropical or a hot place.
Yep, it looks like a hot place.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a truck.
Yeah, it almost reminds me of like an army truck, but it's not. I think it might be construction or army or something.
Yes, or maybe it's to go and get some stuff for to work on the house. I'm tired today. It's harder for me to
That's okay.
find work.
That's okay. Do you want me to turn around or anything?
Yep, please.
Oops, to the left or to the right?
To the left.
To the left. So we have paved. We call them paved streets when it's like asphalt. Asphalt? Asphalt. Yeah. It's not gravel roads. I thought it would be gravel. Okay.
Wow. Okay. There's something in the car. I can't see what's wrote on the car.
Okay, wait just 1 second. I can't see what's wrote. Oh, not car. I'm gonna zoom in. It looks like it's CAC long. C, all right, KAK, I think. LONG. I don't know what it is.
Okay.
Where do you think we are?
I don't know. South Korea.
South Korea? Hmm.
Yeah, or
I'm gonna look. I don't know. I feel like it'd be more likely Indonesia than South Korea. I could be wrong though. I feel like it might be somewhere in Africa. This looks like I don't know my oops, I don't know my flags, but that looks like it could be like an Arab flag, an Arab country, but I don't know what. But then that reminds me of Indonesia, but I don't know my flags. So you say Korea or Indonesia? I'll say
Malaysia.
where?
Malaysia.
Malaysia?
Malaysia.
I don't know that country. I'm gonna say maybe Libya. Yeah, I don't know. An Arab country, but I don't know which one. So Kuala.
Yeah.
Where is?
Yes, it's Malaysia.
It's Malaysia? Really?
Look at the flag.
Oh, that's no. I don't know my flags, but let's check out where we actually were. You might be right about Malaysia. It's kind of like a like a je in French. Malaysia, Asia. Oh, it is Malaysia. You know your stuff. Yes. All right, so I'm gonna go with mistakes right away because it is 2:45. Yeah, you can.
Wow.
Yeah. It's crazy, hey, how fast it is. Fast time goes. Someone said, how can they practice their English with me? You can book an appointment. Go to my Facebook, Learn English with Jess, and you can book an appointment. I have some free ones today, tomorrow, and the next day, but nobody signed up yet. So back to you. I'm back with you. All right. So
I know I did a lot of mistakes today.
did you do mistakes or did you make mistakes?
What? What did you say?
Did you do mistakes or did you make mistakes?
Oh, that's a good question.
I did. Yeah, I did a lot of mistakes. So for people who speak French, you say faire. Spanish, hacer, and it's to do or to make. So this is okay. Past tense. Good. So I did a lot of mistakes. I have made. So you make mistakes. All right. The next one. It is. Oh, so I'll ask you not to say it right away, Esther, because I'm letting want my followers to have a few moments to look at it. But I saw, I can't see what's wrote on the car. So if anyone's watching, feel free to guess what the mistake is. And someone said make mistakes for the last one. Good job, Rami. Esther, tell me what do you think the mistake is? I'll type it here actually. I can't see what is or what's, either one's fine. What's wrote on the car?
I can't see what's written on the car.
Yeah, written. Good. Okay. This is the next mistake. We have 1 minute or 2 minutes left. There. All right, so I will write it in our little document, and then I'll give my followers a moment to guess. There is no tables. You know, can it be said? Kind of second guessing if you can say there's no tables, but what's another way of saying it?
I already know.
Okay, what is it?
There are no tables.
Yeah, or there aren't any tables. I'm actually going to check to see with ChatGPT. I'll ask ChatGPT, there's no tables.
There, ChatGPT.
What? Can you see it?
What did ChatGPT say about it?
I thought I was sharing with you my whole screen, but you're still looking at the. Okay, I have to fix that. ChatGPT said there is no tables is grammatically incorrect because tables is plural. So you're correct when you say there are no tables, but I would have the tendency to say there aren't any tables.
Okay.
But you'll have access to the document of the right things and the wrong things. So there are no tables. Good. I think we're done. I think I made it in it's 2:50. I was worried about going over time. Do you have any questions or anything you would like to ask me in English pronunciation or any things that you'd like to share or ask?
No, it's all right. I think I will ask you next time because I have no more time for now. So
Makes sense. Write it down and then ask me tomorrow. Good.
yes.
All right.
Okay. Thank you.
You're
Have a
welcome. Take
nice,
care.
evening.
You too. Have a nice afternoon. Bye.
Afternoon.
Take care.
Bye.
All right, so I've done that. Some of you guys are, I'm gonna look at the questions now to try and catch up. There are no tables. So it's plural. Let me check any questions I have. I'm gonna check my questions first on YouTube and I'll check it on TikTok. So hi Jess, I would like to understand when they say O is pronounced as A and A is pronounced O. Okay. It's just the way people pronounce it. So for example, I have this question where they say for this word here, you can see it, why sometimes it's pronounced as stop. Stop. This could be an accent thing. This can also be kind of like for me, sometimes when I'm joking, I'll be like, stop. But it could be an accent thing. So usually I would say stop, like with an ah sound, stop. Or stop. I'd be curious, Juan Jose, where you live, because I'm wondering if it's a Canadian thing, because I'm learning about this phenomenon where linguists say, from my understanding, that the Canadian English is starting to transform and change. And I think that's one of the possibilities. Yo! Uchiha! Hello. Okay. Checking out my TikTok, I mean, I was YouTube. This is my first time to be here, my first time being here. What time are you streaming on TikTok? You know what? It changes all the time, but tomorrow it will be, actually, I'll tell you right now. I should tell you right now. When am I streaming? Tomorrow is October 12th, 2013, and I have a meeting at 9 a.m. Eastern time. And that's Thursday. And then Friday, I have one at 10 a.m. Eastern time. You can definitely check out what Toronto time is. I have Toronto time. Toronto. And I see Juan Jose. I see that you booked an appointment, a free 15-minute conversation with me, Juan. At 11:45. So whenever I give free lessons, I film it because it helps you guys sit in and listen. It helps you test your English mistakes. And yeah, I think it's really helpful. Hi, Ethiopia. I know someone from Ethiopia. Somebody in my city is from there. I don't understand. Okay. Amazing. Hi, Raquel. I'm looking in the make mistakes. Good job, Rami. Written. Good job. Volody, привет. Ukrainets. Ukrainka. I think it's a masculine name. Volody. I study English language, so I am studying the English language because it's like something that you're presently doing. But I do not know who can talk to me and correct my mistakes. Get a move on said that if you want to practice your English mistakes, go to my YouTube. I have an English mistakes playlist where I share common mistakes that I hear. You can see it for 3 seconds and then I will correct it. So you can see if you're able to identify it and correct it. So it's really a matter of practice. You can also have an English tutor, which I tutor. I have one-on-one sessions. Usually when people pay, it's private, okay? You guys don't see it. But when it's free, people see. So you can definitely book a session with me if you want. Good job, Catherine Written. There are not. Yes, are. There are. Yes, not is. You guys are so good. Hello, Angel or Angel. Who's talking? Just gonna do this for show you guys something. So this is how. How. So it's like como or como in Spanish or French. And then who. Who. That's what's pronounced as like quien or qui. So in French and Spanish, that's what it is. TH sounds. Which and why did you say that? Were you saying that because of the person I just talked to? You heard a TH sounds? Jesse, I want to ask you, I've had a hard time collecting my words and sentences in my mind. You know, it's just practice. I know it's a silly answer and it's kind of like, oh, practice. But yeah, I think it's really practice. I know when I'm speaking Spanish, I stop and I have to think and it's harder. Where my French, I have a lot more practice, so I can just go speak faster. But I would say practice, practice. All right. Hi, Latana. Hi from Croatia, Diane. Dayan. I think it's Dayan. I know we talked about this yesterday. Hi from Laos. I love seeing the flag. I'm guessing that's the flag of Laos. How can you get a Canadian accent? So a Canadian accent, practice. On my YouTube, I have a video. I have a playlist of many videos on getting the Canadian and American accent. So you can repeat after me. It's like I say sentences, let you repeat. Okay, I'm sorry, I don't speak that language. Ishisha, hello. Okay, I'm gonna stay on for another, I think 10 minutes. Let's do another 10 minutes. On YouTube. Let me know if there's anything that you want, any questions you have, because I'm almost done. Okay, so I'm saying this to YouTube and TikTok. If you have words that you want to know how to pronounce with an American/Canadian accent, ask me how to pronounce. How do you pronounce? Or if you want me to correct a sentence, feel free to say correct me and ask or say the sentence. Okay, Timothée from France, La France. So any Canadian shows, movies for accent and learning. Are you living in Canada watching? But I would say, generally speaking, the standard North American accent is what people speak in Canada and America. So I would say whatever film you're going to be watching or whatever film you want to watch, if you click subtitles, English, American, not English, UK, I don't know if there's European, but if you choose the American English, you're going to hear the same accent that I have. I mean, some people say I have a different accent, but I don't think so. Hi, Lord. All right. When do you use this symbol? Actually, I should write it out. All right, so this, like for example, let's put, okay. Mother-in-law. So this symbol is called, what's that sound? A hyphen. A hyphen. Or you might also hear it called like a dash. I think it's more of like a hyphen is more appropriate. Sometimes with like words like this, mother-in-law, in phone numbers. So for example, like, I don't know, I'm trying to think of 444 4444, right? So if this is a phone number, we have a dash. Sometimes we'll have the area code, especially in Canada. I find that we'll do like area code in brackets and then that. Some people will use the hyphen or the dash like that. But it's not a real number, I don't think. Hi, physics. Yep. Can you speak slowly? I am sorry. I speak way too fast. So Latana, I live in Canada. I can't know American accent and Canadian accent. So I don't know. All right. Because I can't is like I am unable or I don't. So I know. The opposite is I don't know. I don't know the American and Canadian accent. Again, YouTube is like priority. Hi, China. Sometimes, Rami says, sometimes I hear native speakers say he don't or she don't instead of she doesn't. It's slang. Okay. um, okay, so she don't. Technically, that's not grammatically correct. But I do hear certain like populations saying that, like English speakers. So I hear that a lot, like in African Americans. Sometimes I'll be like, she don't, she ain't, stuff like that. Also, you might hear native speakers. I don't know if this is like my people in my family say this sometimes, and I think it might be like a Ukrainian thing, but like we only speak English. Instead of saying I say, I hear some people say I says to him, but that's incorrect. But you'll hear sometimes older people say that. I think like boomers. Boomers. I've noticed that among like boomers of Ukrainian descent. At least that's what I've noticed. I don't know why. I don't know if they're just talking like their parents or not, like 'cause they're second or third generation Canadians, but I'm trying to improve my language to avoid mistakes. You're helping me a lot. I am so happy to help. I'm really happy to help. And China, I'm watching this. Sorry. I am watching this for the first time. This is my first time watching it. Well, welcome. Thanks, China, for coming. And Latana, thank you. You're very welcome. Hi, Mohammed. I want to learn English more. Great. You're following following the right person. Yeah. Mother-in-law is on the board. Yeah. I'm sorry, I don't speak that language that I'm seeing. Algeri. I only speak English, French, and Spanish. Okay, can you teach advanced functions in English? Please, I'm Canadian. I haven't really gotten there in my courses yet because here's the thing. I am a polyglot. I love learning languages. First language is English, second French, third Spanish, fourth Ukrainian. But I've only formally studied grammar for French and Spanish. I did not start studying grammar in English until like just recently. So I think I have to brush up on that before answering. He say, I says, he say. Yeah, it should be I say, he says. Hello. Am I interested in working in Dubai? Like physically moving there or like online? Because I give online classes. Then you gotta learn Arabic though. Yeah. I thought about learning Arabic. It's a lot of work. I want to focus on my first 4 languages first. Hello, c'est super. Ça, c'est super. Moi, je parle français. Super. Okay, Abu, I think that was for me. Okay, for those who don't know, Thursday, tomorrow, 9 a.m. and then 10 and 11:45, I'll be going live for lessons. We have this word here. All right, so the PH, I'll get it out of the way so you guys can see it on YouTube. The PH makes an F sound. So it's like physically. I know some people will say physically. What I mean, it sounds really weird, but physically. So I'm physically strong. I'm hoping that helps. So physically. And the replay is on YouTube. So if you want to listen, it is about 40 minutes in. I understand the language, not the text. Okay. Are you in Dubai? No, I'm not in Dubai. Thanks for asking that. I'm in Canada. And hello, Oregon. Thank you for saying hello. So I'm going to be here for another 2 minutes. 2 more minutes. At 3:09, I'm leaving. English is really weird how physically is pronounced. Yeah, I know, it's so weird. Do you have roots from Ukraine? Yeah, yes, I do. On my dad's side and my mom's side. It's funny because nobody who's alive, like in my close family, speak Ukrainian, but I started learning Ukrainian since the invasion. So, yeah. We're from the region of Chernitsy, or something like that. Volodka. So yeah, I'm learning Ukrainian. Yes, to me. Sí, hablo español también. Es mi tercera lengua. Spanish is my third language. Yes. Can you talk about listing? Listing? Do you mean listening? Thank you. Thank you. All right. Someone said, may I know your good name, please? You know, I get a lot of people asking good name. I don't know if it's a translation. By good name, do you mean my like first name? Jessie. My name is Jessie. Because in English, we have our first name or like your first name. Like when you have a document, you have a first name and then you'll have your family name or your, what we'll say like surname. Surname. Eso es genial. Me gustaría hablar inglés. Puedes practicar. Puedes escuchar todos los videos. All right, hello. I'm glad you love my life. I know a lot about Canada. I love Canada. That's awesome, Arkham. I even have a video for people on my YouTube on what to consider if you ever move to Canada. Chernivtsi is located in Western Ukraine and it's very beautiful. No, I've never been. I've never visited. Christian name. Is that what good name means? I don't know. Anyways, I think I'm going to end here. Don't forget, YouTube, watch my stuff. It helps me a lot. I have English mistake playlist where you can listen to different English mistakes and spot them and correct them, see which ones that you make. And then also pronunciation, how to pronounce things like an American/Canadian, and tips on learning. Also, how to use ChatGPT to learn English. I saw a question in the comments. So learn English with Jess is the name of my Facebook. It's also the name of my YouTube. It's also the name of my TikTok. So that's where you can find me. That's where you can find it. Oh, middle name. Diane. Is that how What Christian name is your middle name? I've always wondered because in English Canada, we will have our first name, our second name, our middle name, and then our last name. And in French Canada, there's not really like a middle name. Like they'll have two first names, but not like a middle name. And the middle name, at least in my family, and what I see in a lot of Ukrainian families, is that they will take like their grandpa or their uncle's name and put it in as their middle name. It's really cool. Oh, okay. China, you said first name and surname are more formal. Good name is kind of an informal way, like what you call your friend. You could say nickname. Nickname. So like JJ. But Jess is fine. Jess is fine. ¿Cuántos años tienes en español? ¿Cómo es tu nombre? Mi nombre es Jessie. No voy a decir mi edad. So I'll leave YouTube here. So feel free to check out my videos on YouTube and they should be popping up here. Here we go.